What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial advisor. Welcome to my channel. Alright, what's up, everyone? What's up, Daniel? What up, SOARS?
Hey, hey, hey! What's up?
Thank you guys for being here, as always. And yeah, Daniel, I haven't seen you in a while, so welcome back, dude. Glad to have you back. And Gus Phillips says order. I don't know what you mean by that, dude. And I don't think I've seen you around before, so welcome to the show and the community. Alright, so yeah, my bad, guys. Getting started a little late here today. I did not think we would have that much to talk about today, but yeah, we have a lot to cover. So I was, it took a little longer than I expected doing the TA for Novavax and GOEV. Because I had to draw those from scratch, and then there was like a lot of news to cover. And then the Yolos. So we have a lot of content to get through get to today. So my apologies. I should have got prepared earlier. But thank you guys for bearing with me. All right. Let's do it. So today is Thursday, July 14th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. And today we're doing the show from the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. That is because the stock market is pretty neutral, more bearish than bullish, slightly bearish, but crypto was ripping today. So kind of a neutral day. So we're going with the stock market today. Can't complain too much. You know, the market was pretty nasty to open. Everything was down like 2%, all the major indexes. And you know, it did recover throughout the day. And the Nasdaq is actually in the green now. So, you know, it could have been a lot worse. And I'm very glad crypto is up today because, you know, I'm heavily invested in crypto. So, yeah, we're going with the stock exchange today. What up, Zach? What's up? The end of GOEV? Is it? Let's see SPY real quick. I don't have it up here on the screen, but let me take a quick look here. Nope, not yet. I wouldn't say just yet. It didn't quite fill the gap at 369. So I mean, hopefully it is the end of GOEV, but I think there's a bit more GOEV to go. And plus well, and we'll get to this later, but Kramer said inflation's over. Kramer said end of inflation, so that's pretty good. But thanks for being here, dude. And I hope I don't butcher your name. Alaman. Sorry if I butchered your name. Hope I got it right. And I haven't seen you here before, so welcome to the show and the community. A lot of new people today, huh? Did get a lot of subs last night. Revlon to 100. Let's check that out. To 100. No, that's a bit optimistic. let's be realistic. So not 100, but it does look like it's about to rip. We actually looked at it very briefly yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, but someone asked about it. And so once I get done with the opening monologue here, we could switch the scene and we could take a quick look at Revlon. But let's be realistic. 100 is probably a bit too optimistic, but it does look like it's ready to rip. I'm not gonna lie. We'll look at that in a second. Short squeeze coming? It very well could be. Very well could be. I don't know about 100 though, but yeah, give me 1 second. We'll look at Revlon real quick. All right, guys. So thank you everyone for being here nice and early. Appreciate everyone. And yes, got a great show for you guys today. Lots to cover. So as always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. Today I got 4 articles. One about CoinFlex, which we covered a couple weeks ago, I think. Got an update there. They had liquidity issues, like a lot of other crypto firms. So we'll get to that. We have predictions from the Fed. And then we got 2 articles about global politics, one about Italy and one about Sri Lanka. So 4 articles today. And then we're going to do 2 TAs. We're going to do Novavax and GOEV. Those made top 10 on StockTwits major price action on both. So we're going to cover those. And then we'll get to the Yolos. And the Yolos are really good today. A lot of memes, a lot of gain corn, lost corn, and YOLO. So, yeah, today should be a lot of content to cover. I'm thinking about 2 hours probably today. Maybe even longer if you guys want to chat. But, yeah, we'll probably go 2 hours today. All right. So, let's do it, guys. And before we begin, please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Wow, what are all these new people here today? What up, Willie? What's up? Haven't seen you here before either, so welcome to the show and the community. Is Revlon the next meme MOAS? We'll take a look at that right now. We'll look at Revlon right now. So, and quick side note, so we got a lot of subs overnight. Which stock was it? I can't even remember. Oh, it was Excella. It was Excella Technologies. I had a total blank there. I'm like, what stock did we talk about yesterday? XCLA. We talked about that yesterday. Put the video out. Was a major hit. Was the most successful video of the channel so far. Had over 200 views, I think. And last time I checked, we were at 986 now subscribers. So we got 11 subs overnight, and we're so close. We're so close to 1,000. Almost there. We need 14 more subs, guys. So I want to thank you guys in the community very much. It's been quite a journey, and we're almost at a major milestone. So appreciate everyone. And if you could, help me out, tell your friends and family, whatever, get them the sub, I'd appreciate that. All right.
I appreciate you.
All right, let's do it, guys. Oh, wrong background. We got to switch this up to trading floor. There we go. And boom. All right. So there's Revlon. Let's look at this real quick. I don't know why you guys are so interested in Revlon all of a sudden. But, yeah, I forgot who asked about this, but we did briefly look at this the other day. These damn motorcycles outside. Yeah, not gonna lie. It looks like it's gonna rip, so... big bull flag here. So, bullish indicator. What else I got? This is consolidating right now between 6 and 5, and it looks like it's about a breakout of this symmetrical triangle here. Looking very bullish. RSI is at 53, so according to the RSI, the current price of 380 or 581 is around fair market value. And looks like down here on the MACD, it's about to cross to the upside again. So that's also a bullish indicator. That means that is suggesting that it may be time to buy. But yeah, look, this is looking really bullish. And of course, there's the there's a cup and handle as well, long-term cup and handles. So possible top at 1140, 1390, 1635, and 1765. So I don't really see anything bearish. It's all mostly bullish and a few neutral indicators. Volume is kind of interesting because volume is going down. Usually in a short squeeze it goes up, but volume's been going down. But I can't lie. Looking at the chart, it does look like it's about to rip to the upside. This is not financial advice. So yeah, for you guys who are in this, so I'm not saying it is gonna squeeze. But it very well could. And I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's gonna squeeze, but it does look very bullish in the short term. Let's put it that way. So good luck to you guys in Revlon. So noisy outside today. Damn, I hate New York. Because of a fire truck. 105% short interest. All right, so I didn't know about that either. So yeah, that is a lot of short interest. Was that on Ortex? So yeah, I had no idea. I haven't been following Revlon lately, but yeah, if that is the case, then this very well could squeeze. Again, not saying it will, but there's a lot of signals suggesting that it can. So we'll see. And it's pumping in the aftermarket here. So that's a bullish indicator as well. Thanks, I just went all in. I don't know if you're joking or not, Willie. I would highly suggest you not do that. But, at the end of the day, it is your money. So, power to you. But yeah, good luck to you guys. Everyone in Revlon. I'll be keeping an eye on this. And I'm rooting for you, apes. All right. So let's do the watch list today. Start on the green side. And do me a favor, guys. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet. And sub if you haven't yet. I'd appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Let's get to 1,000. All right. So, let's get started here today. Let me check YouTube real quick. How many people in here? We're at 5 viewers, 11 likes. So, appreciate everyone. Let's do it. All right, so the Dow Jones down 0.46%. NASDAQ up 0.34%, and the S&P down 0.3%. So, pretty neutral day. On the slightly bearish side there. But, yeah, certainly not complaining. Like I said earlier, we started the day deep in the red. Everything was down like 2%. I woke up, at 9:30. I looked at the open, and I'm like, damn. It's going to be a really bad day. But, yeah, it did recover. It did slowly go up and up and up, recovering all day. So, definitely not complaining. Could have been a lot worse. But, yeah, stock market slightly bearish today. VIX did go down, though. VIX is down 1.57%. Down 0.42 points. So, we're at 26.4 VIX now, which still isn't great. But, slowly chipping away at it. Let's get back down to 20 VIX, hopefully. All right, what up, Peasy?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Okay, let's look at the watch list real quick. Not going to spend too much time on this because we have lots to cover today. But let's see what's going on. So, GOEV, 29%, which we will discuss second today after Novavax. Kind of weird. Last time we talked about this 2 days ago, the video didn't, I thought it'd do better. We got like 50 views. I thought it'd do better. But yeah, it's still pumping today. So, it's actually still gamma squeezing. I may have to change the title later. I was just in a rush before. But yeah, that's at 29%. Biggest gainer on my watch list here. Oh, now it's actually going down in the aftermarket. Wow. We'll keep an eye on this. But yeah, we'll do that second today. And wow. Tilray. 14.6%. I didn't even see that. Tilray's doing really good today. Looks like 420's doing really good today. Wonder why. But yeah, big gain there. Canopy Growth 9%. Sundial 6%. Yeah, 420's doing pretty good today. Interesting. Crypto stocks are up. Here's Riot 8% because crypto's doing really good today. DWAC 8%. MicroStrategy 4.6, another crypto stock there, and Marathon as well 3%. Costco, big day for Costco, 4%. It's happening there. Boeing 2%, Apple 2%, Walmart 2%. Got some pretty big value going up today. Nvidia 1.4. And then down here we got Coinbase, Target, Microsoft, Tesla, Pepsi, MasterCard, Walmart. A lot of value in the green today. Yeah, Starbucks, Amazon. Apparently Amazon Prime Day was like the best ever. I think they posted the results. They sold 300 million items or something like that. So yeah, best Prime Day ever for Amazon. Pretty bullish. So not too many stocks in the green, but a lot of value was pumping today. Pretty interesting. Especially crypto. So it looks like crypto's pumping. Tech. And 420. Why is 420 pumping so hard today? That's interesting. All right, onto the red side. So number one loser on my watch list here is Novavax, 26.2%, which we will discuss first today. Honestly, there's not too many indicators there. So I don't know how good the video is going to be later. But yeah, that should be a pretty short TA on Novavax. I'll get to that first today. Wow, Oxygen. Oxygen's down 10%. Why is Oxygen down? Is that trading in sympathy with Novavax? No idea. Don't hear about Oxygen anymore. It's all about Novavax now. Remember back in the day? FDA approval is coming. Oxygen, FDA approval. And then in the end, Novavax ended up getting FDA approval. And no one cares anymore. Because everyone's already vaccinated for the most part. We'll get to that. What else we got here? Yeah, Moderna's going down. Why are the vaccine stocks going down? Is it just in sympathy with Novavax? Why are the vaccine stocks down? That's pretty interesting. Alright. Redbox, Bed Bath & Beyond. So a lot of meme stocks going down here. Redbox is down to 470 now. Yeah, that's cooled off very significantly. Alibaba, 5%. Snap, Match, DraftKings. A lot of growth here. Growth in memes. Getting hit pretty hard. And there's Mullen down 3.7%. Man, I hate that stock. That stock is a whole dumpster fire. The whole community, the whole stock, the management team, everything about that stock is just terrible. I'd say far away. Not financial advice, but yeah. What a poop show. We got BP. Looks like oil's down. BP 4%. And so GME's down. Paramount, Meta 3%. So some values down a lot too here. Why is Meta down 3%? That's interesting. And I think JP Morgan had some news. They're not doing buybacks anymore. That's why it's down so much. Yeah, it looks like all financials not doing so good today. Here's TD. That's also down 3%. And there's Bank of America. Yeah, Exxon 2%. So oil's down. Oil financials are down. Meme Index down 2%. There's Wish, Lockheed Martin, Schwab, another financial stock, Ally, Chevron, more oil. And then we got Netflix, Google, BBIG. Pfizer didn't go down that much compared to the other vaccine stocks. Although Pfizer's not just a vaccine stock, so makes sense. Chipotle, Google, Domino's, AMC. All right, whatever. So, yeah, it seems like growth is definitely getting hit the hardest today. Value's holding up pretty decently. But yeah, it looks like financials and energy not doing so good today. Worst sectors. So yeah, a lot more red than green today. But it's mostly growth with the big price action. Value didn't move too much. Value actually held up really well. So it seems like growth is dragging the market down and value is holding the market up. And overall, we do finish slightly bearish today in the stock market. So not too bad. Definitely not complaining. Could have been a lot worse. So hope you guys were able to make some money, make some tendies, and if not, hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. All right. Cool. Let's get to crypto. One second. Gonna load that up. And let me check YouTube real quick while that loads up. All right, looks like most people dipped. Everyone hit the like button and then they dipped. That's cool. We're already at 13 likes. That's a lot of likes, and we just started here. So I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you.
Kind of weird though. Why did everyone ask about Revlon in the beginning? I hope it squeezes. That was just really weird to me. Like Revlon was not in the top 10 on StockTwits, and a bunch of you guys are like Revlon. Hope it works out. Okay. Crypto time. All right, so here's crypto. That is up 5% today. Massive day here in crypto. Much needed. Let's go. I'm pretty hype about this. Although, you know, still I'm down a lot from the high, but we're back. We're back pushing 21K. So yeah, very happy about this today. But you know, it's probably gonna go back. It's probably gonna keep trading around 20K for a while. Critical support and resistance there. But yeah, this is a victory today in crypto. OMG 986. Yeah, dude, got a lot of subs over the weekend or over the overnight. I mean, 11 subs, and we're this close. 14 more. Almost there. So yeah, you know, hopefully this weekend we hit that, because the weekend is, you know, when we get the most traffic. So fingers crossed, you know, this weekend, but definitely by next week we should be able to have that. Should be able to get there. And I guess the guy who reported me yesterday for Mullen, shadow ban didn't work because we got a lot of subs here. And I didn't end up taking the video down because you know, just didn't want to piss off the Mullen apes. And actually the company Delpac did take down their statement themselves. So yeah, I did take down that Mullen video. But yeah, almost there. We'll get there very soon. All right, so let's check it out here. So yeah, value pretty deep in the green here. Bitcoin 5%, Ether 11%. Ether is mooning today. Ether's pushing 1,200. Binance 6%, XRP 3.5, Cardano 4.5, Solana 9, Dogecoin 3. Polkadot 7, Polygon 9.4, Avalanche 9.4, Polygon's 19, Uniswap 20%. Yeah, this is a super pump today in crypto. Chainlink 5, Chronos 5, FTX 7.5, Litecoin 6. Yeah, a lot of green. And pretty big price action too. So, yeah, this is what I like to see. Let's go. Let's sort this out. Let's start on the red side, if there is any red. All right, so there are coins in the red. Of course, Terra Classic. Actually, yeah. So there's a whole 3 coins in the red here. Really 2. 2 coins in the red and one coin that's supposed to be a stable coin. But yeah, not many coins in the red here. Really only 1 coin. It's really just Terra Classic USD, down 2%, or down 8%. Well, Pax Gold is down 1.4%, and then Decred down 0.5%. So, yeah, really nothing in the red here. Biggest loser, Terra Classic USD. I still don't know why people are trading this. But okay, that's it. 3.5 cents now, 3.6. So yeah, great day here in crypto. Let's go on the green side. So big price. So most of the coins in the green here and huge price action. This is really good for crypto. Biggest gainer Uniswap, 21%. Polygon, 20%. AVE, 18. Arweave, 17. Compound, 17. So lots of double digits here. And yeah, good mix of value and growth. Pumping today. Yeah, this is great. Massive day for crypto. Look at all these double-digit pumps here. So we're not even going to go through it. But yeah, pretty much everything pumping. Massive price action on the growth and value side. So huge day here in crypto. This makes up for stock market. So slightly bearish day in the stock market. Huge day here in crypto. So, I don't know. All in all, today wasn't so bad. I would say today is actually slightly bullish, all in all. For me, at least. I don't know about you guys, but Yeah, not a bad day at all. I will take it. I will take it. I like listening live, then going back and review later. Do you lurk a lot, Daniel? Sounds like you lurk, and because I don't really see you chatting too much. But yeah, dude. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, live. It makes sense to go back and rewatch and review it and play it at like 2x speed, because live here, I go off on, I get distracted and go off on tangents about some random stuff, and take a lot of pauses. And then I timestamp it, and you can just watch what you want. But yeah, appreciate you, Daniel. And so there's crypto, guys. Great day here, and let's get to the news. 1 second here. Let me pull up the news today. Yeah, and shout out to all the lurkers. Definitely appreciate you guys. I welcome you guys to chat, but I know you guys are there listening, so shout out to you guys. Okay. All right, give us another second to finish loading, and we'll get started with the news here today. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. All right. So today, guys, got 4 articles. One crypto article, one article about the Fed, and 2 global politic articles. So let's do it. CoinFlex opens limited withdrawals amid dispute with Bitcoin evangelist Roger Ver. The platform's users can now take out 10% of their funds. All right, so yeah, we covered this story, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Must have been. Along with all these other crypto firms that are in hot water right now. So yeah, this story was pretty outrageous, because CoinFlex, they were struggling with their liquidity, and they were blaming this guy, Roger Ver, that he owes them, that he owed them like a lot of money, like 300 million or something ridiculous. I can't even remember. And then Roger Ver came out and he's like, no, actually, you guys owe me money, and everyone's like, what the hell's going on? Who owes who money? So and then ended up suspending with their withdrawals because they have liquidity issues. So that was pretty scary, but it looks like they're getting it sorted out now. So at least you can take out some money. Yeah, if I had my money in here, I'd still be pretty upset, pretty scared, but this is very, this is very hopeful at least. So I'd pull my 10% right now, and just keep praying to Jesus that they open up the rest of the withdrawals. So hopefully soon they let everyone pull all their money, because that's pretty messed up. I can't even imagine getting my money stuck in a firm like this. It says we will enable limited withdrawals for all users this week and continue to work with a laser focus on our recovery plans. All right, it was 84 million. So they're claiming Roger Ver owes them 84 million. And he's claiming they owe him a lot of money. Well, I think he owes them 47 million, and they lost 84 million in total. So yeah, just an update here on CoinFlex. So this is good news. A lot better than a couple weeks ago, but still developing story here. So we'll keep up with this. If there's any updates, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, at least you can take some money out now, and I hope they open up all withdrawals very soon. What up, Wilson? What's up, dude? Appreciate you, as always. Glad you can make the show. All right, next article. This is about the Fed. Fed Governor Waller expects 75 percentage, or 0.75 percentage point hike, but open to a larger one. Key points. Fed Governor Christopher Waller said he expects to raise the central bank's benchmark interest rate 75 basis points this month, but that he's open to a larger move depending on incoming data. He specifically cited retail sales and housing as two key metrics. Markets are pricing in a high probability of a 100 basis point or full percentage point increase. Waller said the market is getting ahead of itself. All right, so Jay Powell, up to this point he's been saying not going to raise it more than 50 points, and then we go to 75. Not going to raise it more than 75, and now we're heading to 100. And inflation is transitory. Soft landing, whatever, blah, 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 whatever BS. So, the market's smarter than that. So, I think everyone's expecting a 1% raise, 100 basis point raise. And it's getting priced in. We may be a little bit too bearish here. I don't know. We got to see the numbers, but... So, at least this guy's telling the truth, unlike Jay Powell. So it looks like we're heading towards 100 basis point hike next time around. So prepare, guys. Not over just yet. Inflation's still running rampant, not going down. So they gotta taper even more here. All right, and let's get to some global politics here. So this is like breaking news. I put this on Discord earlier. But yeah, Italian president rejects Mario Draghi resignation as Rome plunges into political crisis. So yeah, like right before the show, the Italian prime minister put in his letter of resignation, and apparently the president said, "No, you can't do that. I don't accept your resignation." Which I didn't even know you could do that. You can tell someone they can't quit. That's crazy. So I don't know much about how Parliament works, but I've never heard that before. Someone saying, "No, you can't quit." So Draghi has often pushed for a reformist agenda, and his work has softened previous concerns among investors regarding the stability of Italy's economy. Italy is due to have new parliamentary elections before June 2023, but the latest uncertainty in Rome could bring that forward. After Mattarella's rejection, I think that's the president, of Draghi's resignation, the former European Central Bank chief will now have to go back to Parliament to hold a vote of confidence in the government itself. So, what's going on in the world? The whole world is on fire right now. Whole world is a dumpster fire. Seems like all these political leaders stepping down, countries going into political crisis, economic crisis. So we think it's bad here, right? No, it's not even close. We're actually we have it really good here compared to the rest of the world. We got first world problems here. Oh my God, the stock market's going down. I'm losing money. Inflation. While in other countries, they're literally defaulting. And your life savings are gone overnight. So, I didn't even know Italy was having problems. Let's see here. So I have no idea how this is going to end, but we'll keep up with this. But yeah, breaking news. Prime Minister wants to resign. President said, nope, you can't. All right, and last article here. This one's about Sri Lanka. So, this isn't... This is breaking news, but not surprising. So, Sri Lankan president sends resignation letter after fleeing to Singapore. So, I think a couple days ago... All right, so for you guys who don't know, this guy got overthrown the people revolted from Sri Lanka. Total economic collapse right now. They're in debt. I think they defaulted or are about to default. They stormed the president's house, his palace. The people stormed his house. He had to run away, and he's been trying to exit the country for a few days now, and I guess he finally got out. But yeah. So today, Rajapaksa, hope I said that right, emailed a letter of resignation to the Speaker of the country's parliament late on Thursday, two sources said. It was not immediately clear if the letter, sent shortly after Rajapaksa arrived in Singapore, would be accepted in email form, the sources added. Well, you're going to have to take it, because he ain't going back. Is that a first? Prime Minister or the President resigning via email? Well, yeah, so that's the best it's going to get. He's not going back. Yeah, so, we'll see. So this is still a developing story. We'll see how this plays out in Sri Lanka. I don't know if they're going to elect another president or what. They don't even have a stable government right now. But, yeah, they're asking for a lot of loans because they're... I just saw a video on Sri Lanka this morning. How inflation's going crazy. And, yeah, the whole country's in turmoil right now. It's on fire. So anything to add? So there's still protests. It says 1 deleted, 84 hurt in clashes. So yeah, all these world leaders resigning. World is on fire right now. Scary stuff. So, you know, sometimes we just got to take a step back and just be grateful for what we do have, you know. Here in the U.S., Canada, we got some pretty stable governments. May not seem like that, but, you know, compared to the rest of the world, we got it really good here. We are truly privileged. So, you know, count your blessings every day. There's an article on CNBC about Powell, an ex-Fed vice president, cleared from the trading probe. There was a trading probe? I mean, I think there was, because it was, like, not the biggest news, but apparently some people in the Fed were buying bonds before they pumped it, before they turned on the money printer. I didn't know Powell was getting investigated, though. But, yeah, of course not. Of course they're cleared. Who was investigating them? Themselves? Pretty shitty, in my opinion. Yeah, it's pretty much insider trading. What up, Punk Skater? What's up? Market rallied today because I bought puts, lol. Gotcha, dude. Where is it? He sold. He bought puts. Pump it. Pimp it. So, yeah, your sacrifice is appreciated, Punk Skater. You're the real one. You took one for the team. But on a real note, are you still holding the puts or what? Are they FDs? Because the gap didn't fill yet at 369, I think it was. Gap didn't fill. We'll look at that real quick, actually. SPY. Here comes the ambulance. So, yeah, let's zoom in. So it got down to 371, but yeah, the gap is still here at 369. So it's not financial advice, but maybe you should just hold on to the puts and, you know, they can still print. There's still a chance. But yeah, dude, like I said, your sacrifice is appreciated today. You can check out the article real quick if there's time. All right, sure. Let me Let me see. I didn't see it before, but let me see. All right, and please smash that like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Appreciate you. Well, got some new articles here. So, yeah, Chase earnings fell 28%. Bank of America fined $225 million over unemployment benefits program. Yeah, financials not doing too good today. Where is this? I don't see it here. Oh, here it is. And just a side note, it says here why retailers should reconsider their cybersecurity strategy. Yes, I cannot emphasize this enough. Cybersecurity is very important these days. You know, download antivirus. Be careful of phishing sites, malware, all this crazy stuff. Scammers are out here these days, and they're very smart. You know, they get into your phone, your computer, steal your information. They SIM swap you. They can access your bank accounts. It's crazy out here. Drain your crypto wallets. It is absolutely crazy. So, cybersecurity is very important nowadays. Stay on top of that, guys. All right. What was this? Russians destroying everything they see. So that's still happening. All right. Oh, and this is also news. I think SOARS reported this on Discord. Ivana Trump, ex-wife of Donald Trump, deleted at 73. It's pretty irrelevant, but yeah, RIP to Ivana Trump. Where's the funeral? Too many memes. There it is. RIP, Ivana Trump. Alright, let's see here. Powell, Clarida cleared of wrongdoing in Fed trading controversy. Fed Chair Jerome Powell and former Vice Chair Richard Clarida didn't break any rules or laws while trading securities. The Fed Inspector General said Thursday, while the report cleared Powell and Clarida, Balick said evaluations of trades from other top Feds officials are ongoing. Okay, so who's actually investigating them? This is very shady. It's a very fine line. It kind of is insider trading if you're part of the Fed and you're trading securities. So yeah, he's off the hook, but apparently other people aren't. Yes. Sounds pretty corrupt to me. I don't know. But yeah, looks like our man J Powell's getting off here. Still holding two QQQ puts, 29% down, expiring July 29th, 24 strike, FML. Our enlisted military cannot quit. Who's our? USA? USA, right? You can't? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't really know how that works. I don't know much about, you can get discharged. You can get yourself kicked out. Dishonorable, discharge. Let's see here. The Fed is investigating them. So the Fed is investigating themselves? The Fed is investigating the Fed. Great. Yeah, conflict of interest in my opinion. Absolutely. Should be Congress, shouldn't it? Congress will probably make them testify, but I don't think it's really their job to. But Congress could definitely subpoena you and get you to testify. But yeah, that is definitely a conflict of interest. Fed investigating the Fed. How do you think it's going to turn out? All right, guys. So that's all the articles for today. What time is it? 4:53. So we're doing pretty good on time here. So we're just going to do... So all that's left is 2 TAs. Once again, Novavax and GOEV. This shouldn't take too long. Novavax should be pretty short, and GOVE, I have my notes right here. More or less the same from the other day. So, yeah, it looks like we'll get done around 6. We'll see. Department of Justice. I don't know if that's really their job either. It should be the SEC, if anything. I don't know. But, yeah, you know, they're too rich and powerful. So they're either going to get off or get slapped on the wrist with a little fine. But that definitely is pretty shady. What up, Jalen? And what up, Finno?
Hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everyone, as always. This is a really great show. A lot of people in here. So yeah, appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you.
Please smash that like button if you haven't yet. Can you look at a couple of support and resistance for ENDP? Sure, we'll do that real quick. Yeah, I have some drawn here. Not the total, not all of them, but actually I have enough here. Let me check YouTube real quick. 9 viewers, 14 likes. So a lot of people in here. Shout out to everyone who's here and all the lurkers. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, great show. A lot of people, a lot of likes already. Almost there, guys. Let's get to 1,000. Help me out here. Smash that like button. And sub if you haven't. Please and thank you. Alright, ENDP. So... yeah, I have a video on this. I think last week I did a video on this. Very hot video, too. So it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know if you saw it, Finno, but it does look really bullish. In the longer term, at least. You know, big cup and handle. Is this a gap here? This could be a gap. I don't know. Let's take a closer look here. I think it is. I think it's a very small gap. But anyway, so yeah, big cup and handle. So this has the potential to go back up to $7 in the long term, but should go back to at least like 120. That's where the first top is, and then there's a gap here at $3, and then another gap at $2. So those should fill. RSI's at 42, so not quite oversold and undervalued, but on the lower end there. You know, so that's slightly bullish. And yeah, there's really no bearish indicators. Just bullish and just bullish indicators. No neutral indicators either. So we got some very critical resistance at 82. If it breaks 82, this should rip up to 105. And then if it breaks 150, it should rip up to 2. So, yeah. I'm not going to say it's going to squeeze, but it does look pretty bullish in the short and long terms. Really can't go too wrong here at the current price, 41. It's an above average entry. Not an excellent entry, but yeah, you can't go too wrong here, I would say. So yeah, it looks really bullish to me. What are the resistance in the 40s? The 40s? Oh, you mean the cents? I was like dollar. I thought you meant dollars. Yeah, if you want, dude, go check out my video last week on this. But yeah, it's 28, 30, 34, 40, 48, 55, 62, 70, and 82. But yeah, check out the I don't know if you saw it, but check out the video last week. I explain it a lot more in detail. But in summary, it looks bullish in the short and long term. So good luck to you. All right. So once again, guys, we're gonna do Novavax and GOEV. Thanks, bro. I just got in today. Oh, okay. Cool, dude. Yeah, you know, it should pay off. It should pay off. Really can't go too wrong. Above average entry, and you know, should run to the upside in the short and long terms. So good luck to you. All right, so I don't know how good this content is going to come out for Novavax because there's not too many indicators. I tried looking, but there's not too much to discuss here. So we'll do it here. I don't know if I'm going to make this its own video, but we're going to do some quick TA on this, and then GOV should be good. I have a lot of TA for that one. But yeah, so Novavax and GOEV, and then we'll get to the Yolos. All right. So I'm going to be talking quite a bit on this part, so I hope I don't bore you guys too much. I'm going to try to get this done as quick as possible. So let me take a quick drink, and we'll get started with the TA here. All right. Let's do it. So here is NVAX Novavax. This finishes at $51.62 today. That is down 26.2%.
And it's gone.
So we haven't talked about this stock in a while. In almost a year. So recently, they got FDA approval in the United States. So now in the US, you can get Pfizer, Moderna, J&J, or Novavax. So that was really bullish. The stock has been running pretty hard the past few weeks, all the way from 35 to 80. But here today, we got some pretty bearish news. So let's take a look at that. Damn ambulance. This did make top 10 on StockTwits today. Had about 4,000 mentions. So once again, we're going to analyze it. And there was a reason as to why this stock went down so much today. We have some very bearish news. Let's check that out. Let's see here. So, shares of Novavax were trading lower after the European Medicines Agency updated product information on the Nuvaxoid C19 vaccine to include several possible side effects. The agency said anaphylaxis will be included in the European Union product information as a side effect of Nuvaxoid. It added the frequency category will be not known, as it is generally difficult to robustly estimate side effect frequencies from spontaneously reported cases of suspected side effects. Paresthesia and hypoesthesia will also be included in the EU product information as side effects, the agency said. So honestly, I don't even know what all this stuff is. But it sounds pretty scary. And I think in addition to these side effects, there's reports coming out that it also causes severe allergic reactions. Yeah, so very negative news. So very bearish news. Market didn't like it. Selling off here, down 26.2% today. Very nasty. But all right, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in and analyze. And honestly, there's not too many indicators here. But we'll work with what we have. So first of all, this is a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 35, the low. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 76.60. Or 85.75. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to go back up to 237, 278, and maybe even the high of 332. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 85.75. So those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And bull flag. And here we do have a bull flag developing. Here's the flag. Here's the flag pole, and here's the flag. So that is a bullish indicator. That is suggesting that the stock may break out to the upside. Okay. And MACD. Gotta move my head here. And down here on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line has not crossed the signal line just yet, but it looks like it will pretty soon. So that is a bearish indicator. That is suggesting that it may be time to sell. Okay. And that's really all the TA I saw today. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So we'll go to 100. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel the rectangle of 53.65 and 50.95. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 53.65, 56.35, 59, 62.75, 65.45, 69.75, 72.95, 76.60. We'll make it simple. We'll make it more simple. Rewind. Let's do that again. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 54 and 51. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 54, 56, 59, 63, 65, 70, 73, 77, 80, 86, 92, 98, and then 102. There is resistance above 102, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 51, 48, 45, 42, 39, and then the low of 35. So right now at the current price, 51.60. The channels to the downside, well, let's see here. The channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 59 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get pretty wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 59. RSI is currently at 30 million, or excuse me, that's volume. RSI is currently at 47. So pretty average there. According to the RSI, the current price of 51.60 is around fair market value. Maybe it should be a little bit higher. And this did 30 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Looks like it's tied for biggest volume day of the year. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So fundamentally, I'm not too sure about this stock. It's great that they got FDA. It's great that they got FDA approval, but honestly, the C19 is not such a big issue anymore in the U.S. And I don't know anyone who has gotten the Novavax vaccine, or anyone who even wants it. So they got approval, but it's a bit too late. Everyone, for the most part, is already vaccinated, and I think that's another issue. They're not really selling too many vaccines. And technically, the chart looks bullish in the long term, but it's pretty unclear which way this is going to go in the short term. But technically, the stock looks bullish in the long term. We have a strong bullish indicator in the cup and handle. But in the short term, it's pretty unclear which way this is going to go. Again, we have a bullish indicator in the bull flag and a bearish indicator in the RSI. And a bearish indicator in the MACD. And a neutral indicator in the RSI. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. The current price of 51.60 is a pretty decent entry. Very average entry here. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So long term, if you're in this for the long term, it should go up. And you should be able to make some pretty good money here. But personally, I would hold off and try to get this at a much better price. There is the possibility that this continues to run to the downside. So I would personally set my buy orders at around $45. Seems like there's some very critical support there. Going to take a lot of selling pressure to break that. And I think that would be an excellent entry. Really shouldn't go too much lower than that. That's near the all-time low. So I can't support going along at the current price, 51.60. But I think it would be a better idea to try to get this back at 45. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Let's see. So I would say going along at the current price, 51.60 would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because there is a decent amount of downside potential in the short term, but in the long term, this should hit triple digits again. And that's why I say high reward play. So it's definitely worth a shot. But if you were to go long at $45 or lower, I would say that would be a low risk, very high reward play. Again, really shouldn't go lower than that. It's near the all-time low and huge upside potential in the longer term. So yeah, I can support going long at the current price, 51.60. Not a bad entry. But personally, I think it would be a much better idea to buy in at 45 and lower. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice. It's not necessarily a bad play, but personally, I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't really recommend it. It would definitely have to be a quick scalp. Again, in the longer term, this looks pretty bullish. So you can take advantage of the short-term volatility. But I would say going short at the current price would be a high-risk, medium-reward play. It is possible to make about It is possible to make 10% on the downside here, maybe more, because I do think this pulling back to 45 is a real possibility. But again, huge upside potential in the long term. So you can't get squeezed out, and that's not going to be fun. So to me, the risk is not worth the reward. There are definitely better short plays out there in the market. But you can make some money on the short side here. If you quick scalp it. So if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. And I think hovering at 45 would be it. And I think 45 would be a good time to cover. But yeah, honestly, it's probably a better idea to just stay away from this one on the short side. But yeah, if you want to go short, please do it at your own risk. So pretty straightforward, guys. Not too many indicators here. Very bearish news today. A lot of side effects. There are reports of a lot of possible side effects taking this vaccine. Major pullback here. Not too many indicators. But it does appear like the stock is bullish in the long term. But pretty uncertain which way this is going to go in the short term. So if you want to go long, the current price 51.60, not a bad entry, very average. So I can't support going along here. Although I do believe 45 and lower would be a much better entry. That's where I would try to get it at. That's where I would set the buy orders. And if you want to go short, it can work out, but pretty risky. It would definitely have to be a quick scalp. So if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. But there are definitely better short plays out there in the market, and it's probably better to avoid this one on the short side. So if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. All right. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is NVAX Novavax. All right, that was a little choppy. So we'll see how that comes out later in the video. I'm not even sure if I'm going to post a video on this one because, like I said, there's not too many indicators here. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to do GOEV now. GOEV, and this one should be a lot better. Have a lot of indicators here. Oh, missed a lot of comments. Reasons why I think we gap up tomorrow. 4-hour MACD cross and option expiration on what? SPY? Reasons I think we gap down tomorrow. SPY sitting at resistance and option expiration tomorrow. All right, good call, dude. Yes, I would agree. Tomorrow, this can go up or down. I agree. Elon Musk's dad's 76 confirmed secret second child with his stepdaughter. She's 35. Bruh.
Bruh.
Wait. So his dad has a secret child, or Elon Musk has a secret child? Elon Musk has a lot of secret childs. We know that already. Probably has like 10 or 20 of them. Wait, so Elon Musk has a secret sister? He's a stepsister? Confirmed second secret child with the stepdaughter. With a stepdaughter. So his dad banged the stepdaughter? Banged the stepdaughter? And they had a kid? What is going on right now? Alright, so let me get this right. The 76-year-old man did it with the 35-year-old stepdaughter. And they're having a child now? Well, yeah, bruh, and you know what?
Bruh.
Winning.
Hey, power to him. It's legal, right? And you know what? That he's living a fantasy right now. He's living a lot of men's like dream. I'm sure a lot of men would love that fantasy. I don't know about having a daughter, but you know, the whole stepdaughter thing. But yeah, what the hell? Like father, like son? Yes, absolutely. Just can't keep it in the pants. And you know, very powerful men. You can have your choice of anyone you want, but you choose you choose the you know, the worst women you could possibly have relations with. But yeah, apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, right? So all right. Very interesting. Thanks for that. What up, Anthony Gerg? What's up, ATER? Looks like it could be gearing up for another move to the upside. What do you think? We can check it out right now. But I appreciate you, dude. I don't think I've seen you here before. Maybe I have. Can't remember. But yeah. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to the show and the community. Chick is more than half his age, or he's more than half her age. I don't know. Don't lie. You know, can't say for sure, but when we're that old, when we're in our 70s, I don't know. You might be a dirty old man too. I can't say if I would be or if I wouldn't be. I don't know. You know, rich, powerful old men. They do their thing. You know, the whole Epstein thing. And here comes the fire truck. I'm sure Elon Musk will do the same thing when he's that old too. So are his parents divorced? Alright, whatever. Alright, Ethereum. I'm gonna talk over the fire truck. So it looks like $2 was some pretty critical support there. 210. Pretty critical support. Retested that a couple of times, couldn't quite break it. It's actually the all-time low, or the yearly low. So it looks like it bottomed at 210, hopefully. Can't say for sure, but it looks like 210 could be the bottom. Likely the bottom. And, is that a gap? Well, it's at least a cup and handle. So, yeah, cup and handle. So this should come back up to, 4, possibly 560 or 7-ish in the short term. And longer term, here's a gap down at 865. So that gap should fill in the longer term. Should eventually come back up to 865. and also part of an even bigger cup and handle in the longer term. This can come back up to 17 or 19. So I'm not sure if it's going to squeeze. Wouldn't really count on it. But yeah, you know, I don't think you can go too wrong here buying in at the current price, 250. RSI is at 46, so very average RSI. According to the RSI, the current price is around fair market value. Maybe should be a little bit higher. So I don't know if it's going to squeeze, but I would definitely. But looks like a good long-term hold to me. You know, I always say this: you shouldn't really play a stock just for the squeeze. You should play it because you like it, and you know, you're willing to hold it for the long term. And if it squeezes, great. That's a added bonus. So maybe it'll rip to the upside soon, but it does certainly look bullish in the longer term, and that's how I would treat this, as a long-term buy and hold. But you haven't heard about Ethereum in a while. It's been a couple of months since this stock was hot. And I remember saying, you know, you should probably short this down at like $5, and I got a lot of hate for that, but you know, here we are. Anyway, so yeah, hope that answers the question, Anthony. Looks really bullish in the long term, short and long term. Can't really say it's going to rip to the upside anytime soon in the short term. Possibly though. I hope so. But yeah, if anything, you know, just buy and hold. Not counting on a squeeze, bought in at 220 and 230, but curious on your take. Thanks. So yeah, you got in at a really good entry. Pretty much you pretty much caught the bottom, not the actual bottom, but close enough. And yeah, you know, you should be able to print some pretty fat tendies there. Really shouldn't go too much lower, and like I said, looks very bullish in the short and long terms. So yeah, in the short term, I think this may come back up to the $3 range. That would be the most realistic, somewhere in the $3 range, but it could possibly come back up to the $5 range, and I think at most in the $7 in the short term. But realistically, I would say this is probably going to come back up to the $3 range, somewhere in the $3 range. And longer term, this should come back up to $8.65 to fill that gap. So, yeah, dude. I like it. I like the entries. And I think you're playing it the right way. You're not going full ape mode, you know. Like I said, long-term hold. If it squeezes, great. If not, should make a lot of money in the long term. So, congrats to you so far. And good luck. Keep us updated. All right, next one, GOEV. Let me check YouTube real quick, and please smash that like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And sub, please, and thank you, if you haven't. Trying to get to 1,000 here. We're at 10 viewers, 16 likes. Wow, a lot of people in here, a lot of likes. So, appreciate everyone.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
All right, shout out to everyone in the show today. And the lurkers. Shout out to the lurkers. I see you guys. All right. So, next one, GOEV. This should be good. I have a lot of TA here. And then we'll get to the Yolos. So, it's 5:31. So, probably going to finish later than 6 o'clock today. Maybe 6:15, 6:30. We'll see. But it's been a great show. So, I don't mind at all. All right, let's do a GOEV, guys. So here's GOEV Canoo. This finishes at $4.61 today. That is up 29.13%. So we discussed this stock 2 days ago on Tuesday because there was some very bullish news. Walmart put in a huge order for 4,500 vans. The stock went gamma squeezing, pulled back a little bit, But today, it looks like it's again gamma squeezing. Major price action, major volume today. And once again, it did make top 10 on StockTwits. Had over 3,000 mentions, so once again, we're going to analyze it. And there was a reason as to why this stock went up so much today. We have even more bullish news. So let's check that out. Okay. So, GOEV. So, Canoo has been awarded by the U.S. Army to supply an electric vehicle for analysis and demonstration. This contract supports the U.S. military's focus to incorporate scalable and adaptable capabilities in operational and garrison environments. So yeah, really bullish news. They got an Army contract. It doesn't say for how many vehicles or for how much, but very bullish. And also, in addition to that, oh, it says here actually. Apparently, the contract is worth $67,000, which honestly isn't that much. That's a bit disappointing. But better than nothing. Still bullish. And we're also getting a price upgrade here. Great. Here comes the ambulance. Always messing up my show. Always at the worst times, too. Alright, we'll let this pass. I'll read some comments in the meantime. PZ says I started as a lurker. I think most people did. I'm still a lurker for the most part. No, dude. You know, you participate pretty much every day when you're here. But yeah, I think most people start as lurkers and they get more comfortable and start asking questions. But yeah, I know there are a lot of lurkers, so shout out to you guys. Appreciate everyone. Alright. I need to get out of New York, man. This is crazy. Alright. And we do have one price upgrade here. RF Lafferty. Adjusts price target to 17 from 20 and maintains a buy rating. So they actually lowered their price target. But they're still extremely bullish. They think it's worth $17. So yeah, really bullish news today. They received an Army contract, and it seems like the apes and the institutions, market really liked it. Seems like the apes and the institutions jumping in here, pumping the stock up today. Very nice. Huge price action. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in and analyze here. What up, Jared?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Please smash that like button, guys, if you haven't yet. All right, this is going to be good. I have a lot of stuff here. All right, cool. So first of all, This appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 175. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 510. Or 630. And in the longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle where this has the potential to go back all the way up to where this has the potential to go back up to 1335 or even the all-time high of 2490. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 630. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And let's change. Let me actually try another one. And here we do have an inverse head and shoulders forming. So it's kind of difficult to see. But here would be the first shoulder. And here's the head. And now the second shoulder is forming. Kind of an ugly head and shoulders, but it is there. So that would be a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may break out to the upside pretty soon. And bull flag. And here we have a bull flag developing. Here's the flagpole, and here's the flag. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may break out to the upside. Gap down. I think here it is, the gap down. Yes. There is a gap down back here at 575. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 575 to fill this gap. And now for the bearish stuff. We also have a gap up at 270. So that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 270 to fill this gap. Triple top. And it appears like we have a triple top here. Here's the first top. Here's the second top. And today the third top formed. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may be due for some pullback. In the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 456. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow this stock might sell off. And here we do have a symmetrical triangle forming. Right now, this is consolidating between $5 and $2.80. So there's a bit more consolidation. So there's a bit more consolidation to go here. Let's do some math. That'd be what? 220, 110. So this should consolidate somewhere around 390. And from there, it could break out to the upside or the downside. So the symmetrical triangle is currently a neutral indicator. Okay, I think I got everything there. Yes. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. All right, so I guess we'll go up to... We'll go up to 6. And all the way down. Okay. Cool. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 460, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 470, 480, 495, 510, 525, 530, 540, 555, 570, 585, 595, $6, and then 615. There is resistance above 615, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 450, 440, 375, 380, 375, 365, 360, 350, 345, 340, 330, 320, 315, 305, $3, 285, 275, 265, 255, 245, 235, 225, 215, 210, 205, 190, 180, 185, and then the low of 175. Okay. So right now at the current price, 460. The channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 440 to the downside, the channels open up and get really wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 440. And then at 380, the channels narrow again. So from 440 to 380, expect big price action, and below 380, expect regular price action again. RSI is currently at 74. So this is officially in overbought, overvalued territory. So be careful, guys. And this did 183 million in volume today. Biggest volume day of the year. Definitely gamma squeezing again today. So this pump slash squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So yeah, very bullish news. Very bullish news today. Getting the Army contract. That's definitely the biggest factor as to why the stock went gamma squeezing today. So long term, the stock looks pretty bullish. We got a very strong bullish indicator in the cup and handle here. However, in the short term, I do believe this is due for some pretty big pullback. Due to the bearish indicators in the gap up, triple top, and high RSI. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. I think you pretty much missed your chance. And if you were to go along here at 460, the current price, that would probably be FOMO. Again, overbought, overvalued. And as with every as with every squeeze, it'll have to pull back, just a matter of when, not if. So I don't like the entry of I don't like the current price of I don't like the entry of 460, the current price. Again, there is the gap up at 270. I do believe this will come back down there to fill the gap in the short term. And I think that would be an excellent entry. So I don't like the current entry of 460. So I don't like the current price, 460. I would set my buy orders to 270, where the gap is. And I think that would be an excellent entry. And if it pulls back from there, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But let's see here. Where was this gap at again? 575. Okay. So let's do some math real quick. So from the current price, 460, again, there's a gap. Again, there's a gap down at 575. The stock should eventually come back up there. So from the current price of 460 up to 575, where the gap is, that would be a 25% upside potential. And from the current price 460 down to 270, where the other gap is, that would be over a 40% downside potential. So I would say going along at the current price, 460 would be a high risk, high reward play. It can pay off. But too risky for my liking. I would personally set the buy orders to 270. This should come back down there to fill the gap in the short term. So from 270 up to 575. What's that? That would be over a 110% upside potential. So I would say going long at 270 would be a low risk, very high reward play. Excellent entry, in my opinion. So I don't like the entry of 460. I can't support going long at 270 and lower. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play to me. I do believe this gamma squeeze will cool off very soon and pull back pretty significantly. Back down to 270 at least to fill the gap. Again, that would be a 40% downside. And I really don't think this is going to go too much higher. I think the squeeze is pretty much over. But you never know. It still could run a little bit more to the upside. But I would say going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because technically the squeeze still is on. Although I do believe it'll be over really soon. Still upside risk though. And I say high reward play because, again, 40% downside potential here to fill the gap at 270. So definitely worth a shot in my opinion. You should be able to make 40% on the downside here, at least. Relatively easily. As long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure. So I can't support going short at the current price, 460. And higher. And again, I would cover at 270 where the gap is. And that should be a relatively easy 40% downside gain. All right, pretty straightforward, guys. Very bullish news today. They now have an army contract along with their Walmart deal. Stock gamma squeezed. The stock gamma squeezed today. In the long term, the stock looks really bullish. But in the short term, we are starting to get a lot of bearish indicators. So I do believe the squeeze will wind down, come to an end pretty soon, and this is due for some pretty big pullback. So if you want to go long, the current price of 460 is not a good entry. Overbought, overvalued. Probably going to get burned if you go long here. So I think this should pull back down to 260 to 270, where the gap is. I think that'd be an excellent entry. Really can't go too wrong there. Not too much downside potential and huge upside potential in the long term. So excellent entry there. And if you want to go short, looks like a pretty good play to me. It may run to the upside a little bit more, but I don't think there's too much more upside potential and huge downside potential. You should be able to make 40% here on the downside pretty easily. So I can't support going short at the current price, 460, and again I would cover at 270 where the gap is. For a relatively easy 40% downside gain. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is GOEV Canoo. Alright. Actually, it's now running to the upside. This is crazy. So, I'll just say that, and then whatever it finishes at, I'll put it in the video. So, and in the aftermarket here, this is running up to 465. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will run to the upside as well. All right, guys. So that's all the TA for today. So yeah, the Novavax TA was like kind of not the greatest, but there's a lot of TA here on GOEV. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. I feel like I did a lot of talking there, so I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I think a lot of people dipped. I'll check in a second. But that's all the TA for today. It is now 6 o'clock, 5:59. So it's been 2 hours, and yeah, let's get on to the Yolos. Let's finish up the show here. I have quite a few Yolos today, but they're mostly memes. So this shouldn't take too long. We should be out of here in like 15 minutes. Unless you guys want to chill and chat. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything you want me to look at, put it in the chat right now. We'll get to that. Otherwise, we'll just finish up here with the Yolos. Alright. Finno says ADTX looks interesting. Let's check that one out. Yeah, I definitely shorted this one a couple of times. For sure. I can't remember when, but I'm pretty sure I was in here, like, around here at, like, 180. No, it was back here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in here at, like, 3. And then it gapped down, and I made some fat tendies. But, yeah, you know, it looks pretty bullish in the long term. RSI's at 45, so it's a pretty average entry. But, well, there's a gap up at, like, 16.3, 16.4. Almost hit that today. But, yeah, this gap up should be filled pretty soon, in the next few days. But other than that, there's a gap down here at 23.5. Should come back up there in the short term. You know, big cup and handle. Gaps at 111 and 180-ish. So it should come back up there in the longer term. So, yeah, you know, this has some pretty big upside potential in the long term. Really shouldn't go too much lower. This has gotten beat down really hard already. So, yeah, you know, to me it does look pretty bullish in the long term. Not the greatest entry here at 17, but pretty average entry, and longer term it looks pretty bullish. So, looks like a buy and hold if you want to play this one. I don't know anything about it. I just saw it today. Yeah, this is biotech. I don't know much about it either. All I know is I remember shorting this down, and I made some fat tendies. But at this point, you know, it's gotten beaten down so hard. Really shouldn't go too much lower. And I should recover in the long term. Alright, guys. Give me 1 second here. Let's get to the Yolos. Let me pull that up. We got 10 Yolos today. Alright, so we'll give that a second to finish loading. Let me check YouTube in the meantime. We're at 7 viewers, 17 likes. So a few people left, but still a lot of people in here. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around and just being here at the show today.
I appreciate you.
And this is the best part of the show. where we just chill and have fun. And yeah, guys, so appreciate everyone. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet, and please consider subbing if you haven't yet. Almost at 1,000 here, major milestone, so help me out if you can. And all right, let's do the Yolos. Once it's finished loading. All right. Cool, still loading. We'll get this another second here. Alright, I think we'll get started. Still loading, but we'll get started here. Alright, guys. Today should be fun. I have 10 Yolos here. A lot of memes. Gained corn and lost corn and some Yolos. So a little bit of everything. This should be really fun. We got some good stuff here today. So this first one's by Predict Any 007. Long-term curse confirmed. So, you know, we always gotta clown on our man Jim Cramer here. So here's a tweet by Jim Cramer. This was back in 2017. July 21st, 2017. 4 years ago. 5 years ago. Do not bet against the almighty euro. So it took a while, took a few years, but yeah, the euro is, the dollar is stronger than the euro now. So yeah, once again, Jim Cramer. Not a good take there. Inverse Jim Cramer, you guys know the joke. But we're not done just yet. We got some more Jim Cramer tweets here. This is by D. Hyrule, 1994. So this was yesterday. Last bad number. He's referring to the CPI. He's referring to inflation, the 9.1% number. So yeah, if Jim Cramer says it's the last bad number, you know, Jim Cramer thinks inflation it hit the bottom or hit the top. He thinks it's going to recover from here. So yeah, sorry guys, he did it again. 10% is inevitable. So yeah, if Jim Cramer says inflation's done, probably going to keep running to the upside. So yeah, 10% looking like that's going to happen. Unfortunately.
Good.
I have 1K to spend to buy some stock tomorrow. What should I get? Haven't been paying attention to the stock market. Been playing poker 24/7 online. Where do you play, Wilson? What site you play? I feel you, dude. I love me some poker. It is very fun. It's pretty addicting. You have 1K to spend. Well, you're probably not gonna, you know, I'm gonna give you the pretty boring, typical stuff. You know, I think Bitcoin and SPY is the way to go right now. I'd set the buy order at SPY at like 370, I think, you know, or 369. Yeah, 370 SPY, I think, is a good entry. Can't go too wrong there. And, you know, 20K Bitcoin is holding really strong right now. And, you know, excellent entry in my opinion. So probably a little too boring for your liking. But that's probably where, that's what I would recommend. Bitcoin or SPY. And I would long-term hold that. But, you know, I know you like your action. So I'm going to recommend, you know, the safe boomer stuff. Well, Bitcoin's not like boomer stuff. But I'm going to recommend the safe investments, the surefire ones. I guess if you want action, you could YOLO it into SPY options, although I don't really recommend that, and that's not financial advice. But yeah, I would say SPY 370, and if you want action, then maybe you could load up on on calls or puts. You could load up on options on SPY. But I would go with SPY stock or Bitcoin. Hope that answers your question. All right, this next one's by Puzzled Byte 846. Mainstream have realized inverse Kramer too. All right, so this is from the Financial Times. I'm not actually sure if this is fake or not, but this was pretty funny. So, excluding hotels and the like, inflation in rent and home prices is approaching double digits. And Jim Cramer is saying inflation has peaked, which leads us to worry that it hasn't. So yes, even the financial media doubts Jim Cramer. Gonna inverse him. So, yeah, we just need Jim Cramer to say inflation has a long way to go to the downside. And then inflation will probably peak. But for now, looks like we're still in it for the... We're still going to get hurt by inflation. Not over just yet. Gotta keep raising those rates. SPY call? Alright, dude. If you want to, good luck to you, man. If you want to do SPY calls, and this is not financial advice, I think 370 calls would be a good strike to enter SPY. Alright, this is by Furio444. Is this the same as deleting your Robinhood app? So let me open this, make it bigger. So we discussed Sri Lanka earlier in the show. You know, it's a dumpster fire right now. Total turmoil. Complete chaos in Sri Lanka right now. No functioning government. So this is an article. Sri Lanka Prime Minister. This is how I will make my country rich by 2025. And I don't know what date this was released on, but today they took it down. They took down the article. Because the country is actually bankrupt. Not even close to rich now. So, yeah, I guess it's kind of like deleting Robinhood app. I think they have $50 million in reserves. In total for the whole country.
Good.
And, yeah, they're not a margin call, but technically they kind of are because they're about to default and they owe a lot of countries loans. They got to pay back a lot of debt. So yeah, you can just delete your article and you know, hope they don't come calling for the money. So kinda, yes. Should I get put or call on SPY 370? Call, not financial advice, but I would say call. And not really sure what expiration though. You know me, I probably go further out. But yeah, I think 370 is a good time to load up on calls. And do whatever expiration you want, whatever you feel comfortable with. Again, not financial advice. Alright, let's get into the actual Yolos here. The actual plays. This is by Dark Passenger. Day 2 of reversing Wall Street bet sentiment at open. So, yeah, you guys... This typically works. Inverse Jim Cramer, inverse Cathie Wood, inverse Wall Street bets. So I think we reviewed this guy yesterday. We definitely did. So I forgot how much he was up yesterday. But here we have an update. So, yeah, Google, $2,220 call, strike. Calls for 80 calls here, expiring tomorrow. So this was approximately a 110K YOLO, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't really see how you can YOLO 100K like this on an FD, so don't do this, guys, unless you really can afford to lose money like that. So, you know, I don't encourage this type of ape behavior. Very risky stuff. But, yeah, he's up over 85K. He's up 79%. Alright, let's check out Google real quick. What's Google at? $2,207. Wow. So it's out of the money. I hope he sold. So, yeah, this is pretty obvious at this point. First thing in the morning, gotta hit the sell button. If you didn't already, hit the sell button first thing in the morning. Because if you don't, there's a pretty good chance it goes to zero. And even if it doesn't, even if it finishes in the money, it's not gonna be by much. So, yeah, consider yourself really lucky that you're even up this much money. And there's only really one thing to do tomorrow. Sell it first thing. Or hodl and, you know, be a total ape. And risk losing 200k. Nah, dude, you gotta sell. You gotta sell. Did he sell? Let me see. I don't think he sold. He didn't say he did. So I'm just gonna assume he did not sell. So yeah, sell button first thing in the morning. Do it. If you don't, you are a total ape, and you deserve whatever is coming, man. But yeah, Dark Passenger, thanks for hosting. Thanks for the update. Congrats to you so far, Fat Tendies. And yeah, I think you should hit the sell button in the morning. But if not, you know, whatever happens, please post updates. All right, this is by Foyerhead, SPX YOLO, Rainbow Bear. All right, so we got a bunch of SPX puts here. FDs as well. So expiring today and tomorrow. We have 3,750 puts, 3,775 puts, 3,710, and 3,775. Interesting. He sold puts on 3,710. I like that though. I think they're covered. Cash secured puts. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of buying these FDs, but I do like the cash secured puts there. But yeah, so super FDs expiring today and tomorrow. What's SPY at? Or SPX rather? 37.90. So these are all in the money. These are all in the money. And yeah, he's up in total 43k, over 43k, which is 325%. So I think it was in for like 10k, around 10k. And now he's up to over 43k. So fat gains there. Don't really recommend you guys do this, but yeah, high risk, high reward, paying off right now. Did he sell? Did he sell? Did he sell? He did not sell yet. He didn't say he did. So yeah, so two of these already expired, and he should have made fat tendies there. But yeah, I would sell first thing in the morning tomorrow. Although it's not too much money, it's only 5k compared to his fat gains already expired. So I guess, you know, he already won. But yeah, personally, I just sell first thing in the morning. These last FDs here. But yeah, I guess you already won. So for your head, thanks for hosting. Congrats to you, fat gains. Pretty risky stuff, but paid off here. And maybe chill in the future. But yeah, enjoy your tendies, dude. All right, this is by FineFault1901. Goog put. So I got a Google Rainbow Bear here. So one put expiring tomorrow, Super FD. This was a 5k YOLO, and right now he's up 11k, 284%. Wow. What was the strike? The strike was... I don't even know what the strike is. He doesn't say here. Looks like it's 2310, it looks like. No, 2320. Okay, 2320. So yeah, it's in the money. In the money. Did he sell? Doesn't say. I don't think he sold yet. So yeah, I mean, super FD, risky stuff. Decent expiration, but bad strike. Don't do this, guys, unless you can afford to lose the money. And yeah, he's up really, really big here, almost 300%. So it's in the money right now, but yeah, tomorrow I'd cut this first thing in the morning. Secure the gains. Gotta be happy with 300%. What more do you want, dude? You know, it should work out, but don't even chance it. Cut it tomorrow. Secure the gains. So, Fine Fault 1901, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. Highly risky stuff. Glad it worked out. Fat tendies, and it should work out tomorrow, but just to be safe, sell. Sell first thing in the morning. Lock it in, dude. But yeah, thanks for hosting. Congrats to you, and good luck. Alright, on to the Lost Core now. This is by Idle4790. For people who make money trading options, can you please share your strategy to help? Or should I just stop it all? Alright, so, since January 12th, 2022. So in the past 6 months, he's down over 10K. 99%.
Good.
And it's gone.
Ouch. So blew up his account. Typical Wall Street Bet Safe here. Yes, I can share a strategy. Stop playing FDs. Stop playing FDs. That is not the way options were meant to work. You know, just apes discovered that you can play lotto with options, but that's not how it's supposed to go. Options are really supposed to hedge. They're hedging tools. You're supposed to trade them. You know, multi-leg strategies. You can sell options. That's a lot better than buying options. So anyone who inversed you here and sold you these options would have made out. So maybe sell options in the future. Use actual strategies, not just FD YOLOs. You know, covered calls, cash secured puts, credit spreads, debit spreads, straddles, strangles, butterflies, condors, whatever. Literally anything else besides what you did is a winning strategy if you do it the right way. This is you just did it all wrong here. So I don't think he really had a strategy. It was just FD YOLO to the moon. So if you're gonna continue to YOLO like this, then yes, you should stop. But you know, if you do it correctly next time, like the institutions do, if you use options correctly, then you can make money. So I hope you can learn from this. This clearly doesn't work. Don't do this anymore. Do it the right way. But yeah, sorry for your loss, but 10K is not the worst thing in the world. Expensive education. So I hope you learn your lesson, and either stop doing this or do it the right way next time. But thanks for posting, sorry for your loss, and good luck to you. Alright, this is by eNav7. Mom, my tummy hurts. Okay. So this is a GME YOLO here. I don't even know what the play is. But, this looks like it was a 35K YOLO, and right now he's down 11K. 32%. So I can't really comment too much on this, because I don't know what the strike and expiration is. But it's not going good so far. Damn, look, he was up a lot of money, too. He was up so much. And then what happened? He held it too long, and now he's in the red. This must be an FD. I want to know what the strike and expiration is. Does he say? Does he say? He doesn't say. I think he's too embarrassed. So, yeah, probably shouldn't have done this in the first place. But at this point, it's not looking good. And I can't say for sure, because, again, I don't know the strike and expiration. But you should probably cut. You still got 24K in value here. That's a lot of money. And if you don't, it's probably going to zero. So, don't know why you did this in the first place. But, and you should have sold while you were up. But you got too greedy, and now you're stuck in a hole here. So, personally, I think probably selling is the best idea. Can't say for sure, but you should probably sell before you lose everything. More of the story, don't YOLO 35K in FDs. That's absolutely absurd. Unless you guys love losing money, which apes love losing money. But a good loss corn here. So, eNav7, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Don't feel too bad. This is just insanely stupid. And, yeah, you should probably cut before you lose everything. But no matter what happens, please post updates. And last one by Caligulus B. I can't say that. I don't want to. Don't want to get banned by YouTube. This is a YOLO. GME YOLO, creating a client list for my Wendy's dumpster, just in case. So he's preparing. Let's see here. So, yeah, a bunch of FDs. GME FDs expiring next Friday, July 22nd. 140 and 150 strikes. And, yeah, in total here, what is this? 17K YOLO. 17K YOLO here.
Bruh.
Let's check out GME. Why do apes love GME so much? Alright, so the strike is, it's not a bad strike. It's kind of at the money. So decent strikes, bad expirations though, and we've yet to see how this goes. So yeah, this is just way too risky for my liking. I don't know why you would do this. Super FDs. But hey, it can work out. High risk, high reward. I don't recommend anyone do this, but this is highly entertaining, and we'll see how it goes. So I don't know if he's up or down right now, but yeah, it looks like he's looks like he's gonna ride this through next week. So 17K YOLO, out of the money, GME FDs, rooting for this guy, but good chance it goes to zero. So Caligulus, thanks for posting. Good luck to you, dude. Highly risky stuff here. Super FDs. Hope it works out. Rooting for you. And please post updates. Okay, guys. So that is the show for today. So yeah, it's almost 6:30. It is 6:25. So longer than expected. I thought we'd go 2 hours today. End up going about 2.5 hours, which is cool because this was a great show. A lot of people in here chatting, which is always a pleasure. If I lost my whole account, I would crawl into the lake by my house and become Jason. You could just delete the app. You know, just delete the app. Don't worry about it. like the apes do. And you know, hope your wife doesn't leave you for a boyfriend. But if you guys ever blow up your account, just delete the app. Restart the save file. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, that is the show for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We covered a lot of stuff. A lot of content today. A lot of articles, 2 TAs, and good YOLOs here. So hope you guys enjoyed. That was a really good show. It seems like you guys did. A lot of people came in today, and there were a lot of likes. Let me double check the stats here. How did we finish? We're at 4 viewers, 18 likes. All right, so most people dipped, but appreciate everyone who's still here and everyone who attended the show today.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Anything else, guys? Questions, comments, concerns? Put it in the chat right now. Charts, anything you want me to look at, put it in the chat right now. Otherwise, we get out of here. And please smash the like button on your way out. And consider subscribing. If you're not, I would greatly appreciate that. We're almost at 1,000 subs here. Trying to hit that major milestone. And yeah, that's all I got for today. That's the show. So we'll see if anyone has anything else. But if not, we'll get out of here. It's like it never happened. Yep, absolutely. And just hope they don't call, you know, they don't come margin calling you. Don't garnish your bank account. All right, going once. Going twice. Cool. All right, I think that's it. So, catch you guys tomorrow. Let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.